Here are 4 ways men lose a good woman. Now, keep in mind, we are talking about a good woman.
Talk of the city with the body, always getting praised like it's Sunday.
And there are so many ways, but I am going to just list 4. Number 1, inconsistency. So for a good woman or for a woman, inconsistency starts to become a problem when you are consistently inconsistent. So whether it's, canceling plans or you can't keep your word, whatever it is, I don't know, whatever it is, you're just not consistent with positive actions in the relationship. So she starts to feel as though there's a lack of stability in the relationship. She's unsure of where the relationship is or things like that. But inconsistency is one way men lose a good woman. Another way is neglect or lack of attention. Who wants to feel like they're forgotten in their relationship? No one, not men don't, and of course women don't. We want to feel desired. We want to feel wanted. So if we're not getting that attention, if we're feeling as though we are forgotten in the relationship, it becomes a problem. For some women, they leave. Others, they find attention elsewhere while still in the relationship. So yeah, you want to make sure that your woman knows that her needs are important. They're just as important as your needs. And you want to give her that attention. You want to give her that undivided attention from you, that quality time. So neglect is another way. Unreliable. So when your woman feels as though she can't depend on you, whether it's something small or big, if it's something small, 9 times out of 10, it's small things that happen often. So she feels as though, okay, this is happening way too many times. Or it could be in state of emergencies that are big things, like she's, stuck on the road or something at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, and she's trying to call you. She can't get through to you, so she has to rely on someone else, whether it's AAA or whoever. But the fact that she just can't rely on you, she can't depend on you. And sometimes she feels as though maybe everyone else can, but she can't. That sucks even more if she feels like everybody else can rely on you, but she can't. But yeah, because you want to always be able to feel like you can, sorry, I'm looking at this iguana in the tree. But you want to always feel like you can rely on your man. Like your man, you want him to be the first person that you think to call in any situation, good or bad. That's just the first person that you want to come to mind. However, if you're hesitant or he doesn't even come to mind when things happen, that's a bad sign that you probably can't depend on you. And the last one is not prioritizing your woman. We want to feel like we come first in your lives. Of course, not every single day, because we know that there are other things that, are just as important. However, we don't want to feel like an option in the relationship 90% of the time. We want to feel like you choose us first. Sometimes, half time, most times. We just want to feel like, like we are your choice. We are your first choice. We are at the top of that list of priorities. You see and know our needs and our wants and our desires, and you're there to fulfill them. And we want to be chosen, okay? We want to be chosen as number 1 sometimes. We want to be put first sometimes. That's as simple as it can be put, is we want to be put first sometimes, okay? So 4 ways that men lose good women. 1, inconsistency. 2, unreliable. 3, neglect or a lack of attention. And 4, not prioritizing her. Of course, like I said, this is for good women. And there are so many other ways. However, those are just my 4.
She said, baby, what you gonna do about